Okay, having a look at bearings now. So bearings are our way that we can describe the direction that something might be travelling in. We refer to our north, south, east and west. And when we're talking about a true bearing, we're always talking about how many degrees it is from north, travelling clockwise. So this is different if you have had any experience with the unit circle, where we would start at 0 and go around anti-clockwise. Bearings always starts at north and it travels around clockwise. So always from north, and we always list it as a 3-digit number. So if you happen to have an angle that is only a 2-digit number, like 40 degrees, you'll put a 0 in front of it. Now I've got a couple here that I want to go through where we will work out the bearing for each of these, the true bearing. So, and I've forgotten to put my letters on these, A, B, C, D. So for our A, we've got the information that tells us how far it is from the east line. Now we need to use our knowledge of our angles and know that this is a right angle here. So if we've got 30 degrees there, the part we're interested in for our bearing is from north. So if we've got 30, to find out this part, we're going to do 90 take 30, which is going to be 60 degrees. Now, like I said, if we've got a 2-digit number, we need to put a 0 in front of it. So for A, we're going to write 060 degrees. That's our bearing for that. Looking down here at B, we've got the 70, which is from the east around to our line. Now, like we did with the first one, we want to know the whole distance from north around to that line. We know to get from north to east, it's 90, and then we've got an extra 70. So this one here is going to be the 90 plus 70. So we can grab our calculator if we need, add those two together, and we get 160 degrees. That's already a 3-digit number, so we don't have to change it. So for B, our bearing is 160. Having a look at C, the information that we have here is that we have a 50 degrees. We want from north around to that angle, so there's a couple of ways that we can do it. We know that from north all the way around to west is 270 degrees. So what we could do is 270 take away 50, and that would give us 220 degrees as our bearing. Our other option is to say that we know that if it's 50 here, this part would be 40, and we can do 180 plus 40. 180 plus 40 also gives us 220. So we can do either of those options, whichever we choose. Over here for D, we know that we've got this 40 here. So we know that the 270 for our west is there, and we've got an extra 40 degrees. So we've got 270 plus 40. So when we add that, we get 310 degrees. So we've gone all the way around 310 degrees. Our other option is to have said if the 40's here, this must be 50, and we could have done 360 take away 50, which would have given us our 310 degrees for our bearing. So always look what information you have and where that is in relation to one of the known sections on your compass bearing diagram, as in your north, east, south, west, where that is. So always know that your east is your 90 degrees, your south is 180 degrees, and your west is 270. So they're the ones that you need to know to be able to do that. And looking at your picture, you can see that they are each 90 degrees. 90 plus 90 is 180, plus another 90 is 270, plus another 90 takes you back up to 360 degrees. So our north is 0 degrees. If we've gone a full circle, we've gone 360 degrees. In the next video on bearings, I'm going to look at an example on how to use bearings in a trigonometry question.